What's going on, y'all? This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new review of Love and Hip Hop Miami, Season 6, Episode 15. What is going on, you guys? I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and I have been doing the exact same thing. What's going on, y'all? Now, before we get into anything, let me let you guys know that later on, I'll be doing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta at 9:05, and then we should be doing the open panel around 10:30 or 11. That's 10:30 or 11, or no later than 11:30. I already told y'all that it was going to be a late night type of thing. So we're gonna have a late night panel, open panel about the things that Funky Dineva had to say in regards to Dr. Heavenly. So we're gonna have an open panel for an hour. I'm gonna let everybody come up and say what they want to say and all that other good stuff. Hopefully it doesn't get chaotic or out of hand. So yeah, so be on the lookout for that. So with that being said, that's pretty much all that we got. So let's go ahead and get into the review for Love and Hip Hop Miami. Okay. So we're going to open up with Brooke and Marcus. Now, Brooke can already tell that Marcus is not feeling himself. He's not feeling good at all. And she can tell. He walks in and she wants to know what's wrong. Marcus then explains everything that went down with the meeting with Ray J and Princess and how him and Ray J almost got into it, how Princess was pretty much co-signing everything that Ray J said. And he says that at this point, he's not finna sit down with the Norwoods no more. He done with them. And to be honest, I don't blame him. Brooke nor Marcus need to sit down with them two weird ass motherfuckers. They don't need to sit with them, period. Because at the end of the day, Princess is weird as fuck. Like she sits around and she make it seem like she's over Ray. She ain't got nothing else to say to Ray. She threw with Ray, but then she pops up at this meeting and she's sitting there and she's co-signing everything that Ray is doing and saying. And it's all fun and games when he treats other people like crap. But then when he starts treating her like shit, then it's no longer fun and games. It goes right back to it. When he cheated on Tierra Marie with her, she did all that funny shit and thought it was real funny for him to do her the way that he did. And then once she got the same energy reciprocated right back to her, she couldn't handle it. And to me, it's like, girl, shut the fuck up, because I don't feel sorry for you. You thought it was funny when he did it to Tierra, and now you're getting exactly the same shit that she fucking got. So fuck you, princess. That's just how I feel about it. I don't really give a fuck. They wonder if Miami is a good place for them and if they should go back to California. Marcus feel like, we in Miami for a reason. Like, I'm getting back on my music tip. You finna get back on yours. We got things to do down here, but we ain't gotta fuck with these people out here in Miami. And to be quite honest, y'all don't have to, because it really ain't worth y'all time anyway. Fuck them. So Brooke says that her mama is coming to Miami. At this point, her mama knows that something ain't right with her. And when she feels like something ain't right with Brooke, she's on the next plane smoking. So at this point, we're going to meet Brooke's mother, Ladybug. And I'm team Brooke and Marcus. And it may be a little bit of a bias here because y'all, if y'all been watching me from the beginning, y'all know that when I was reviewing Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, I was always team Brooke and I was always team Marcus. I was team both of them. But I just feel like when it comes down to Ray J and things like that, um when it comes down to things like that, I just feel like when it comes down to Brooke and Marcus, when it comes down to Ray J and Princess, they don't need to fuck with them because they're nothing but trouble at the end of the day. So it is what it is. So yeah, Brooke and Marcus, don't waste y'all time with Ray J and Princess at all. We get into Trina. She's out doing press for her new book. And Joy and Snoop is with her as well as Swerve. And Joy and Snoop, they go outside to get a little pretzel and shit in New York. I ain't been to New York in quite some time, and I think it's time for me to make my return to New York, honey. I think the last time I was in New York was 2022. I was there to visit my dad, because my dad lives in Jersey. I came there for my to visit my dad and see my sister graduate from school and shit. Her graduation was at Radio City. That was the last time I was in New York, and I kind of got a itch that I need to scratch to go back to motherfucking New York, if you ask me. But they're getting a pretzel and they're basically saying that they don't like the fact that Bobby is missing big moments because if this was another time, if everybody was in a good space, then Bobby would have been there with them, while they were out here supporting Trina. So they call they want Bobby to get along with Trina. They want Trina and Bobby to get along or whatnot. So Joy said, I feel like I gotta put that, I feel like I gotta put them in the same room and things like that. So to me, it's like this. You know what I mean? Like I need for them to get along. I need for the family to get back together because I don't like the way that things are going. So then, Snoop asked, "What is your ordeal with So Unique?" I tell you what the ordeal is with her and So Unique. The shit is fake. I don't believe this shit not one motherfucking second. I promise you, I don't believe it. I don't. And people can be mad, but I don't fucking believe it. So we get into Ray J. He auditions Pinky Doll for this One Wish movie, and this whole little scene between the two of them was very cringy, much like everything that Pinky Doll ass do. And a lot of people were looking at me crazy because I was saying that I wasn't interested in nothing that Pinky Doll is talking about or anything that she got to say. And I mean every single word. Like she's annoying, and I don't know why we're getting introduced to her at the end of the goddamn season. To be honest, like this is just what it is. Like I just no, it's weird, and I can't get with it at all. Like that's just what it is. No, absolutely not. He's saying that Amada was unprofessional for going back telling Princess about the meeting that she had with him. And I find it very funny that Ray J with his weird bitch ass is sitting up here trying to make Amada be accountable for the shit that happened. Why wouldn't she? She told Princess because that was her friend and she was letting her know that she was meeting up with you about a goddamn movie and you were the one that was being inappropriate, but she was the one who allowed the shit to happen. So I'm not here for you trying to make her out to be the problem here. You the motherfucking problem. Are you dense? Or are you motherfucking stupid? And what make you think that Pinky Doll is any better than Amada for this damn project that's never gonna see the light of day? Anyway, moving on, we get into Eliza. Now she's getting ready to meet up with her brother, Richard, and she's saying that she's about to tell her brother that she's pregnant, and she regrets telling Tip that she was pregnant because she feels like Tip is a fucking hater. Every time somebody doesn't agree with anything that Eliza does, she calls them a fucking hater. And I'm trying to understand and figure out why the fuck does she think that everybody's hating on her? Because ain't nobody fucking hating on you. Who is hating on you, Eliza? Please let me know what the fuck somebody hating on you about. Because there is nothing to hate on you for and about. There's absolutely nothing. Because my thing about the situation is this here. Why do you think in any form or fashion that someone's hating on you because they're calling you out on your shit? She don't like to hear the fucking truth. That's all that is. And then when people tell her what her truth really is, she decides that she don't want to have nothing to do with it. So she decides to leave and run away from the problems. And you can't deal with the problems because you're too busy running away and you don't want to own up to anything that you got going on. You don't want to own up to being a bad fucking mom. You don't want to admit to being a celebrity dick chaser. Like you don't want to admit to none of that. And that's why you're in the predicament that you in, and that's why don't nobody want to fuck with you. But that's my rant. Let's get into the scene though. So she tells Richard that she's going to give back to Lake Worth. I'm guessing this is around Thanksgiving time. She says that she wants to do a turkey drive and give back. So she tells Richard that she's pregnant, and he's surprised that she's pregnant. I think everybody's surprised that this motherfucker pregnant simply because of the fact that she isn't a good mom. And she's only a mom for the cameras. That's really the gist of the situation. She's not a good fucking mother at all, and she shows it every time. But whatever. So we get into Trick Daddy. Um, uh, they discuss him and the twins' mama. I don't even remember her name, but she comes in there. They discuss the single release party and how Trick wasn't feeling a record and how they're not they're not focused on anything in regards to the music. They're not really focused on nothing. They're not trying to do anything that they're supposed to do at this particular point, and they're over it. Asia says that, well, it would be different if Deja and Jaden wasn't laying up with one another. And that's when the mama get mad and she takes Trick Daddy outside to confront him about it and basically lets him know that he is a part of the problem and he needs to take charge of what's going on at his house. But at the end of the day, you cannot tell this man that he's not taking charge of what's going on in his damn house simply because of the fact that at the end of it all, they grown. So if they're gonna fuck around, they're going to fuck around. It ain't got nothing to do with him or anybody else. He can tell them all day, I don't want y'all fucking around. He can tell them all day, y'all don't need to fuck around. He can say that all he want to. But at the end of the day, they're not gonna listen to him because they fucking grown. And let's be real, ain't nobody trying to hear no damn ain't nobody trying to hear shit from them no way. I'm not interested in hearing no music from their asses anyway. So let's be clear. No one is interested in it. Let's be abundantly clear. No one, and I do mean no one, wants to hear no music from them at all. So let's stop acting like anybody's even anticipating this shit to begin with. Let's be real. We get into Trina. Joy and Snoop FaceTime Bobby. Bobby pretty much goes the fuck off on them because he feels like he's been exiled from the family ever since Swerved and came into the picture. I don't think that everybody feels that way, Bobby. I think that you've been exiled from Trina, but not from Joy and Snoop. And I don't think they had to. They was the ones that should have gotten their faces, their heads bit off about that. You need to be biting Trina's head off because that's the one that's treating you like shit. But that's the person that's always treated your ass like shit, and you and all you've ever done was take the abuse, and that's it. And it's all your fault that she's doing it to you. I hate to say that, but I've been saying that Trina don't give a fuck about you because she don't. And it shouldn't have to take Swerve to be in her life for you to realize that she don't give a fuck about your ass. That's just the truth. Bobby goes to see Amada. Amada's dumbass talking about she can't stop thinking about the conversation that she had with Alan. Well, girl, you need to stop thinking about it because it's really nothing for you to think about, girl. Stop trying to have a baby with this man. He called you a black bitch. He don't give a fuck about you. He talks shit about you to motherfuckers that don't like you. Why the fuck are you even thinking about having another baby with him? It ain't even worth it. Don't waste your pussy on another child with him. Just saying. Amada feels like Bobby took Princess's side. I feel like he did too. Amada speaks on what happened with her and Ray J. She said that nothing happened. When he came over to her house to meet up about that damn about that movie, her mama was there, other people were there. So it's not like they was there by themselves. And so now that Bobby had heard everything that happened, now he feels sorry, and now he wants to apologize to Amada for taking a side. That's why you need to hear every side of the story before you take a side. Or just not take a side at all and just listen to both damn sides. So she says that she feels like she was used to get back at Princess. I believe that you was used to get back at Princess, but you played right into that stupid ass shit too. See, Amada, you do a lot of fuck shit, and then when you get caught up in your fuck shit, then you want to point the finger at somebody else. No, you did the fuck shit, so therefore you need to handle the fuck shit that you got yourself involved in my opinion, because you do that a lot. Like, you do stuff that you know ain't right, and then you play the victim. And baby, righteously, ain't nobody got time for you playing the victim about a damn thing. But that's just me though. Whatever. Where we at? So Bobby said, no, she tells Bobby that she wants to have another baby, and Bobby already knows that she's saying that she wants to have another baby with Alan. It's a damn shame that everybody know that you dumb as hell. It's a shame. That's not, and that's not a compliment for you or anybody else. I feel like it is what it is. Like, you are crazy. You crazy. Like a fool would want to have a baby with Alan again, and he married. Like, girl, what are you talking, girl? No. Um, Bobby says that Amada needs to check Ray, and Bobby feels like he's exiled from the family. And Amada says to him that maybe he should go to Trina's book signing. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Beginning to Brooke and Marcus, Ladybug arrives. Brooke says that the social life is trash. She starts explaining that the girls think that she's a problem, and she says all she's been trying to do is, keep the peace with the girls and hold the girls down. But now she's the problem. And then her and her mama start having an emotional conversation about trying to help people that really don't want to be helped themselves. And, I felt the mama on that because that's where I'm at. You can't help everybody. No matter how many times you try to help people or show people that you loyal and that you down for them, they're going to always show you tenfold that your loyalty and your comfort and everything that you give them is not even worthy. Whatever you give them, they're not worthy of receiving it. So I understood wholeheartedly what Miss Ladybug was saying. Brooke really ain't did shit. She ain't really did nothing but try to get these girls to get along. But if they don't want to get along, then they just don't want to get along. And I just say, fuck it, Brooke. Like, focus on your fine ass husband. Focus on your child and focus on making good music because you can sing. And that's a lot to say because these other girls on this show ain't got no damn talent. You actually got a lot of talent, to be quite honest. I don't even know why you wasting your time and your breath and your life doing this damn show, to be quite honest. You deserve so much better than what you're receiving. And you have a whole lot going for yourself. Fuck these damn girls. Because they want to be in drama, let them be in drama. But and they want you to be in the drama too. And because they want you to pick a side in some of this shit. And I'm like, pick a side in what? It ain't got a damn thing to do with you. You feel what I'm saying? So, girl, fuck them. Moving on, Ray J and Amada. So Amada comes in to have a meeting because Ray J summoned her. She confronts Ray J about telling Princess that he sniffed her vagina when he never did that. And then he goes on to say that Amada owes him an apology for telling Princess what happened. He flat out gaslit this girl, and then he fires her. But then Amada, being the dummy that she fucking is, groveling, kissing his ass to have this damn role in this stupid ass movie that's never gonna come into fruition. It's never coming into fruition. So I don't understand why you even doing this. Talking about I'm trying to have more kids. So if I gotta do this to get some extra money, then I will. Girl, you dumb. And that's it. Like when at the moment when I think that Amada can't get no dumber than what she already is, she showed me every time. Moving on. So we get into Eliza. They're doing the turkey drive. And once again, this self-centered Jezebel is sitting in her confessional saying, I have a lot of issues with my family, but I think a lot of my family is jealous of me because I'm a public figure. A public figure for who? Because I didn't know who the fuck you was until you got on Love and Hip Hop Miami. So let us know how you a motherfucking public figure. That's what I want to know. How the fuck is you a public figure? What are you famous for? What do you do besides fuck niggas with turkey basters and get pregnant? Like what are you doing that's so motherfucking popping? Like, Eliza, shut the fuck up. Anyway, moving on. She confronts her sister. They argue about whatever happened on Thanksgiving. And then she turns around and says that she's pregnant. And everybody got a disappointing reaction to it. Her cousin Willa calls her to the forefront and says, how do you think Shamaya is going to feel when she finds out that you're pregnant? And then Eliza says, well, she's not carrying the baby. The same way you wasn't carrying the baby when you made Shamaya being pregnant all about your motherfucking ass. Once again, you are a selfish turd. That's what you are. Because you don't even see the error of your motherfucking ways, and it's annoying. Anyway, she says that you're taking away from Shamaya, and now she just had a baby, and now she got a baby sister coming, and then you already wasn't there. You got to be there this time. Oh, why did Willa say that? Why she say that? Oh, that pissed this motherfucker off. Now she got real mad when Willa called her out for not being there for her motherfucking child. But the thing is, what's crazy is that I already said you was a deadbeat mama, but when your cousin said it, that let me know that all my beliefs was motherfucking true. You are a deadbeat mama. You a deadbeat ass mama, and you don't give a fuck about nobody but yourself, and you cannot take accountability for nothing that you do. And when your cousin call you out, you want to get mad. When your daughter call you out, you want to get mad. Everybody's living in Eliza's motherfucking world. And that's the problem. You ain't got no motherfucking world to live in. So shut the fuck up. That girl, look, that's one selfish motherfucker. If she was my mom, I wouldn't fuck with her. Just saying. So we get into Trina. They got a Miami book signing. Joy confronts Bobby, and she was like, the last time I talked to you, you tore our head off. And then Bobby said, that's because of what Swerve did. But don't take what Swerve did to you out on Joy and Snoop. That's not their fault. So then we get into Joy and So Unique, girl. Then Swerve pulls Bobby to the side to have a conversation with him, only for him to not take accountability and not apologize for pouring that water on him. At the end of the day, Bobby, I say fuck Trina and Swerve. I say fuck both of their ass. Fuck both of them. Cause it really ain't. It's really not worth it. Worth it. Like for real. Like fuck them. Fuck them. Cause Trina been treating you like shit, like I said, and now that she got this damn man on her side, she really thinks she really thinks she and he look like a whole user. Fuck both of them, Bobby. That's all I gotta say. Don't even try no more. But y'all, that is all that I got for Love and Hip Hop Miami. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. Y'all, I'm out of here. Be sure to vote for me for the Boss Babe Awards, which takes place here in Atlanta on April the 27th. The last day to vote is March the 7th. So if you haven't voted so far, please go ahead and do so. The link is in the the link is in the description box right underneath my social media handles. I am your boy Scotty by Nature TV signing out, and I'll holler at y'all later. Bye, y'all.